Hello and welcome to The Digital Picture.
I, Edward Cullen, take you, Bella Swan.
For better or for worse.
It's the wedding of the decade as Edward and Bella finally tie the knot.
As long as we both shall live.
Breaking Dawn Part 1 begins with an invitation to a wedding.
We leave Bella and Edward in the meadow in Eclipse talking about the impending wedding, and we begin Breaking Dawn with the invitations going out.
Eclipse ends with Jacob's heartbreak. Bella commits herself to Edward. She already was. He was always the answer for her.
This is how I'll remember you. Pink cheeks, heartbeat. I think I'd be used to telling you goodbye by now.
Breaking Dawn 1 is a very grown-up story. It's a very adult story. It just happens to be happening to an 18-year-old.
Considering how much pressure and weight has been put on this dress, it was really scary right up until it fit perfectly.
Just a relatively momentous moment for the series. I mean, it's been building up and building up and building up. I think Edward's proposed to her about 50 times by now.
The wedding goes pretty wonderful, and they leave for their honeymoon, and because Alice can see the future, she kind of sees that something isn't right and something kind of bad is going to happen.
But it's not long until the honeymoon period is over and the film takes a dramatic twist.
A fetus isn't compatible with your body. It's too strong and fast growing. It's crushing you from the inside out. Your heart will give out before you can deliver.
It's like a great Hollywood romantic melodrama combined with a really cool, intense horror movie.
Yeah, the honeymoon kind of gets cut short when Bella finds out she's pregnant.
Bella wants to obviously have the baby, and Edward's just terrified of it and thinks that it's going to destroy her, and thinks that she's ridiculous for thinking that she's strong enough to have a vampire baby.
When he creates this creature inside Bella, you know, it's very difficult to grow to love something that you have no idea what it is.
This baby comes along and kind of, I think, disrupts everything once again.
This could be some kind of demon child. This could be, you know, a vampire. It could be human. We have no ideas. And it becomes a tug of war between Edward and Bella.
He has to make the decision, really, between Bella and the baby. And it's always going to be an almost impossible decision to make. It's starving you by the hour. I'm the one who'll lose you.
You have to accept what is.
You've given me no choice!
After the baby's born, we don't know if Bella's going to live or die.
That's all Bella wants too, is for this baby to survive, and she's willing to kill herself as well for it.
I think that you're never going to question if Edward and Bella are going to stay together, and that's like, it's never been that way. And
Edward can't have a totally whole friendship with him because Jacob doesn't want one, really, and Edward doesn't want one with him either in the first one. Eventually kind of bond because they both really want the same thing for Bella. I mean, they both want it just to be okay, and they both think she's being crazy by making the decisions she's making.
Carlisle, you're the enemy now. Sam won't hesitate. You will be slaughtered.
Emmett will come with us.
That won't be enough.
We have no choice, Jacob. If there's anything we can do to save him, we have to try.
You'd risk your lives for her?
Of course we would. Bella's a part of our family now.
It's done something very different, and what I was excited by was that the fourth movie especially seemed really different from the others, and then the fifth is very different from the fourth.
It's been frantic, it's been exhilarating at times, it's been draining at other times, but I think that now that we're shooting the last two movies is the first time that we've actually had a little bit of nostalgia.
The director of the film is Bill Condon, whose credits include horror classic Candyman and the Oscar-winning Dreamgirls.
Working with Bill has been so great. I can honestly say he's one of the most, I think, patient, kind, really talented directors.
The guy's got a track list that is pretty phenomenal. And so to have him joining our ever-growing roster of directors for the Twilight franchise is it's a great way to kind of put a close on the series.
I think the most exciting thing they can expect from Breaking Dawn is seeing all of the characters in a different light. If you kill her, you kill me!
The Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1 hits Blu-ray and DVD on March the 12th.